I've been using AI and ChatGPT 20 to 30 hours per week for the last few months, and in this video I'm going to share with you how I use AI to grow my online business past 6-figure per year. This is not a AI does all the work kind of thing. I'm just going to share with you the use case and the tools that I use to save some time and make more money with my online business. But first, I would like to give you quick context. So I've been doing online business since 2016 and I've made over $1 million of sales of online courses and coaching. I've also done a bit of e-commerce as well. And right now I'm using AI mostly in my coaching business in the marketing and online business niche. So I help other coaches, creators, entrepreneurs, and experts to scale their info business past 10 to 30K per month. So the first use case that I use AI and ChatGPT for is copywriting. Basically to do sales page, email marketing, ad copy, webinar, VSL. And basically I created a custom GPT bot where I give it 10 copywriting books and ask it to summarize them and use this knowledge to create accurate copy. So important, you need to give some context about what you're trying to sell or promote, and this way it can create better copy. So here are a few examples of my GPT bot about copywriting. So I basically said that write a structure of a sales page to sell a 300 online course that would perform well, and give the structure step by step and some examples based on the knowledge that you have. So it gives a pretty nice structure based on the book that I gave it. So the books that I uploaded were books like Breakthrough Advertising, Cash Advertising from copywriting experts like Dan Kennedy, Eugene Schwartz, and Ogilvy. So it gave a pretty good structure, starting with a hook headline, then going into the problems, having a story, solution, offer, call to action, proof, urgency, guarantee, and call to action. So it gives you the structure step by step. It's pretty nice. So how to write a proper headline, example of headline, then the problem, for example, saying the problem of the people that you're trying to target, and then the story, how did you find the solution, and then a breakdown of the offer to justify your price, and then some proof testimonial, some urgency, why you need to act now, guarantee, risk removal, final call to action, and stuff like that. So obviously that's a draft. Then you would ask it to write each section, give it some feedback based on your knowledge of the niche and copywriting in general, and then you can do like a back and forth on this to end up with a pretty good copy. Another example would be email marketing. So here's an example of an email that I sent for Black Friday recently, basically promoting a DJ pool that's a SaaS for DJ where they can download music to put into their sets. So it's been like a long conversation that I gave a lot of information about the product and the target audience. But then I basically said to write an email for Black Friday. So it gave like a good headline, benefits, step-by-step instruction, some urgency, which is pretty what we need for a Black Friday. And we sent this email and it did pretty well. Obviously, I added my personal touch to it, but that's pretty much it. Now, the next use case that I use ChatGPT and AI quite a lot, it's actually for HTML coding and funnel building. So I don't know any technical things about how to code, how to develop anything, but with AI, I'm able to create a prompt and then it creates something in HTML that I can put on my sales page, on my website, to have some advanced feature that the software that I use usually don't have. For example, I've been using ClickFunnels, System.io to build sales funnel, and although they are pretty great, there's like a limited amount of things that you can do with them as default. So you can write text or like bullet points and put some images and stuff like that. But when you want to do like more advanced stuff, that's where AI comes handy. So for example, countdown timer, sticky header bar, advanced design feature, and stuff like that. So here's an example for this DJ thing that I was helping my friend to do. Basically asked to make a sticky header bar for the Black Friday offer. And so I gave it some instruction and it created the sticky header bar. As you can see, it's just right here. So I then copy and pasted this on System.io raw HTML section. Here it is. And the result looks like this. I'm going to scroll down a bit so you can see. So we have the sticky header bar here with button that go to the checkout page with a countdown timer. I mean, there's like a deadline, but I generated the deadline with AI. And it's also mobile responsive. Same thing, I did that on this sales page for another product of mine. And also I did a few other things on that page with AI. So for example, you can see that the button here has some like effect on it with light. That's also custom coded with ChatGPT. When I scroll down, my video has like a mini doc feature, so it goes in the corner. That's done with ChatGPT as well. And the other thing would be like design features, for example, those waves on the testimonial. As you can see, this is not straight. I did that with ChatGPT as well. It's a bit useless, but it's fun. So then what you can do with AI is some market research. It's interesting if you want to make content or if you want to create a product, whether it's like an online course or a coaching program. If you don't really know the niche that you're trying to sell to, you can use AI to do that. So I went ahead and found YouTube video about how to lose weight. Let's say I wanted to make content about weight loss and sell a course in this niche. So I went ahead and found this video, which has 1 million views and quite a lot of comments. So I wanted to get all the comments exported and let ChatGPT analyze them. So I went to this site, copy and pasted the URL, and was able to download 1,000 comments. And then basically I uploaded the file to ChatGPT and said, can you analyze those YouTube comments from a YouTube video about weight loss and tell me what are the most common problems and frustration of people in the niche? So it analyzed the comments, the 1,000 comments, and it gave me like a few categories of problems and frustration that people were facing in this niche. As you can see, it's pretty accurate based on the weight loss niche, especially for this video. And that can give you a lot of idea if you want to make content or create a course for a specific niche. And then ask him to quote the exact sentences that people were writing in the comment to be able to create content or an offer that would resonate with this audience. So he gave me all the most relevant quotes, the main emotional themes, and also a copywriting strategy to speak their language. For example, start with empathy and say things like, you've been trying everything, fasting, eating clean, eating the gym, yet the scale barely moves. You're not lazy and your metabolism isn't broken. So it's pretty good. And also ask him, if you were to build a coaching program for this niche, what would you do? What would be the promise? And what does that need to include? So he said the promise that they need clarity, structure, and emotional relief. And so the main promise, here's an example of a few promises that could work well. The transformation statement, what your offer should include. So basically right now, if you are trying to sell some sort of product, online coaching or course, and you have some experience in your niche, but maybe you're not sure exactly about what people want, you can do that. Like you grab a bunch of YouTube video, you extract the comments, you upload them into ChatGPT and you figure out what is it exactly that people want. So that's pretty great. And you can do that also with Reddit posts or maybe comments on Facebook groups and stuff like that. By the way, if you want me to help you grow your online business past 6-figure, you can book a free call with me below. I've been in online business since 2016 and I've made over 7-figure, so I can definitely help you with that. Another thing that I like to use ChatGPT for and AI in general is to look at a large amount of data and some analytics to understand the bottlenecks, the benchmark, and how to improve my funnels or my ads campaign. So for example, you can look at conversion rate, funnel metrics, do some financial projection, return on ad spend forecast, cost per acquisition forecast, and also looking at content or ad performance, for example, click-through rate, cost per 1,000 impression, watch time, and stuff like that. So for example, I did this prompt. I uploaded a screenshot of my last Meta Ads campaign and I said, here are the results of my last Meta Ad campaign. This is to sell a low-ticket course on the French market about marketing. It's a manual sales campaign conversion objective ABO. Let me know what is working well, what can I improve or turn off, and also give me the benchmark for this specific market and industry. So it's important to give some context and tell him what exactly you're trying to sell, in what market, at what price point, so he can understand, because those kind of things can impact the result. So then he went on analyzing the result and then the ad set by ad set section. So he said, okay, this one has a good click-through rate, this one also, but this one has a low click-through rate and stuff like that. So he said, this one might be the winner, this one might be a loser. And then he gave me an action plan on what to do next to have better result with that. And then also he gave me some benchmark target, as you can see, for France, low ticket info product. If you were to do e-commerce in Australia, those benchmarks would be different. So I like to do that with my ads, but also with my funnel. For example, I would look like at a sales funnel and show him the analytics and say, what do you think is the bottleneck? Is everything okay? Like, am I losing people on the way? And how can I improve that? Also for example, if I do like a VSL, a video VSL, I would upload the watch time and the retention rate, and it would tell me exactly at what specific point people are dropping off the video and how to improve. The next use case with AI is the creative side of things. So whether you want to make content, video editing, images for your ad and stuff like that, this is where you can use AI. So right now I'm using tela.tv to record. It basically records your screen and then creates some animation as you've seen in this video, different layouts, remove the silence, remove the fill word automatically. So it's not like an AI tool per se, but it has some AI feature to help you edit and make video faster. Also, I'm using CapCut with the automatic subtitle AI generated to make short form content. And also to create images, I use Nano Banana, which is Google image generation software. So this is an example of the free version. I wanted to do like a meetup in my town in the next few days with entrepreneurs. So I asked him to make an image of entrepreneur meeting in Pattaya. And so that looks pretty accurate. As you can see, like the quality is pretty great. And you can use those type of images for your ad or for whatever you want. Thumbnails, include B-roll in your videos and stuff like that. You can remove the watermark and increase the quality. There are a few software to do that for free on Google. Just type like a Nano Banana watermark removal. Also, I was doing some e-commerce thing, helping a friend to build his website. All of these images are AI generated, as you can see. I mean, you might not be able to tell, but all of these images are AI generated, and I think they look pretty good, pretty realistic for Wagyu beef. So yeah, that's how you can use AI to make some images. So here's what I really want from AI. I would like to have some AI that record my screen when I'm working and give me some feedback on how to improve my work. For example, I could be talking to the AI and say, what do you think about this sales page? What would you improve? And it would tell me exactly what to change live without me having to copy and paste everything back and forth with some prompt, because this can take quite a lot of time. And so basically I asked ChatGPT when is that likely to happen. So we're quite close because the screen recording and AI summaries already exist. The thing is that we will need to have a bit of improvement to have some live context streaming AI agents and also on-device personal memory models, because those things are still in the building. Also, there will be like some privacy and security concern and latency and compute cost. But realistic timeline, it says that by 2030, it will be available for everyone, maybe some beta by 2026 and consumer-ready assistant in 2027. So we just have to wait a bit more. Now, I want to make a disclaimer for this video. I'm not just like asking prompts to ChatGPT and blindly copy and pasting what it's telling me. The thing that I asked to ChatGPT and the feedback that I give him, it's based on my experience. So it's like, it's me driving the AI. It's not like AI making the choice. It's basically like a car. You know, I'm the one driving and I kind of choose where to go, but the car is helping me to get there. What I'm doing with ChatGPT right now is basically based on my 9 years of experience in online business and marketing. So sometimes it would tell me, do this sales page structure, but then I would say like, don't you think that we should put this section at the top to increase conversion rate? And then it would say like, oh yeah, you're right, because this and that. So don't take everything blindly. You need to have like some second thought and critical thinking to be able to have better result with that. Also, if you're worried that AI might take your job if you're selling coaching or online courses, think about it this way. AI in general, or even social media or Google, just give like a specific answer to specific question, like a quick fix. Basically, if you have a specific problem, you're wondering like how to do this exercise or how to do this workout, it will tell you. But if you have like more of a broad problem, you don't know where to start, you still need some guidance, you still need some accountability. And this is where online courses and coaching are great. So in the future, those things will still exist. It's just that it will be less about selling technical information and more about personal accountability and strategy plan to help have a result. Now, if you want to build and grow a 6-figure online business selling courses and coaching, you can watch this video next. It's a free case study where I break down my 3-step process that allow me to sell over $1 million of course and coaching online since 2016. So I will show you everything you need to get started and to scale to 10K a month. So click the link in the description to watch that video. It's totally free. And that's it for today. I'll see you in the next one.